This week, I'm going to take you on a week in my life as a CEO, for those of you that are interested, how I'm trying to balance running a business, having kids on summer holidays at the moment, running a podcast, being a father, being a husband, being a leader, what my routine looks like, things I've learned over the last 15 years of being in business that hopefully can help you, and some behind the scenes stuff because I've got 3 podcasts this week. So I'm going to get my coffee, it's part of the normal routine, and then prepare all my supplements, and then it's off to the gym. So we got the pre-workout concoction of Green Vibrance. I'm going to put in a scoop of electrolyte. The supplement needs goat, pre-pump, pre-focus with some marine collagen going into the growth factor shaker. And then intra, I have got 15 grams of carbs, but I've run out of intra-workout carbs. So I will have, well, glutamine will go in, the pre as well for stomach health. 27 grams of EAAs, 10 grams of creatine will go into here, so I can get 1.5 litres in there. I can get another 0.5 litre in there, so I'm 2 litres down, and I'm into the workout. Not sure what I'm going to do about carbs. I might have half a Rice Krispie square or something like that. Yeah, I went for the Rice Krispie square in the kids drawer. I'll show you that in a second. 21 grams of carbs, and I'm in for 15 grams of carbs intra, so not too bad. I can drop 6 grams of carbs out after. For those of you that don't know me, you might be asking, why am I going so mad over supplements and carbs? I recently did a photo shoot, went to Ibiza, got back at 101 kilos. I went there at 93. So my coach put me on a sort of tune up for 2 weeks to get back to between 93 and 95 kilos. I don't really understand it, but as I understand it to the best of my ability, if one is starting a growth phase, a bulking phase, and bodybuilding is about phases of bulking and cutting, depending on your goals, you want to be in a position where you're not holding tons of water, you're not coming back off binge eating, and your body is primed, healthy, digesting well, in a good state to then go and gain, ideally, primarily muscle and not fat. So I have some intra-workout carbs because I don't want, well, not intra-workout, pre-workout carbs because I don't want to work out fasted. Get my supplements in, and then get my gym stuff together. And I will take you guys to the gym just to record a short snippet of the principles of what I do, why I have a coach who coaches me. And today we are in for pull, which is program first, because that is the area that I'm looking to bring up. This is the goat of greens powders. Forget your AG1. This has got a fully transparent logo. All the ingredients in. £1.50 a serving, Amazon. Consistently wins best greens powder. I'm actually going to put it in my pre, because it tastes horrible. So I want to get it down the hatch. So we got 10 grams of creatine at the moment. Loading in there, 27 grams, which is about 2 scoops of EAAs. And this one is always applied because I always run out. And Amazon comes to the rescue, otherwise I'll be taking everything supplement needs. Need a bigger funnel. Almost forgot the electrolyte going in pre-workout and intra as we are sweating a lot. I didn't really plan to shoot this content today, so my gym outfit is very budget, but we're all about saving at the moment, having just come back from Ibiza. So, have to be quiet now, turn the lights off. Mop is still there from mopping up yesterday. And then I'll show you the podcast room. So, super cool. Got the ring light as a new addition. Don't know why we have this alcohol in here because we don't drink alcohol. It was a dining room. Now we've got 2 soft lights, 3 cameras. That's the wide angle shot. Guest sits there next to the microphone. I've got background lights, and now a new addition which I'll show you here. So this is the hallway. Goes up 3 floors, maybe a house tour in another video. Some nice colour coming through there. Bathroom down here, and this is my office, which is full of camera equipment at the moment. So I was getting everything ready yesterday, the shelves. Get dressed in a sec once I've been to the loo. And the boys got the camera ready. So the new additions will be these, which are hair lights that sit on the top shelf and add a bit of depth. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that comes out. Done my journal for the week, we'll go into that, but now try not to think about work and just get into gym mode. We are late, 6:10. Normally I would, I don't know where my microphones are, get up at 5:15 and be at the gym for 6, but this whole capturing everything on camera takes a fair bit of getting used to. So I've had my pre-workout, I've weighed in, I was 96.5. Let's drive while we talk. That means I'm up by 0.6 from yesterday. We had a barbecue and I did try to eat on macros, but I think sometimes just different foods can bring your water up again, bring your weight up again. So it's okay. We were at a low of 95.9 yesterday after being 101 when we got back, down from 93. I've picked up this t-shirt. This is real life of a CEO. You can't get everything perfect. I planned everything through. I didn't plan my gym outfits out so that I could look good on camera. I just picked up whatever was on the drying rack. And we've got into a habit now, I say we, my wife's got into a habit of not turning the drying rack on because it's so hot. So this t-shirt is still wet. So we're wearing wet gym stuff. Gym is 6 minutes away. So super efficient, not the best gym in the world, but it has really nice brand new techno gym equipment. I've just found in the summer holidays when things are busy, get up, get to the gym, get that done early, tick a box of achievement, look to progress now in all of my lifts by using the OneFit app, which you will have seen. My coach is Mr. Joe Brightman. He's programmed in pull for Mondays. Always do. It's the same with work. Your weakest areas first, the things that you're putting off. Eat the Frog, I think, is a good book about getting that hard thing done first. So normally I'll wake up, have a coffee just to get things moving, and go to the loo. While I'm on the loo, I will have a quick look over my emails, make sure there's nothing urgent from clients, make sure there's nothing urgent from team, reply to any Google chat messages from my Philippines team because they are starting work 3 or 4 hours ahead of me. And then I know I'm clear. Okay, I can go to the gym for a couple of hours. Team have been responded to. Any urgent, I don't really do direct client work now, so there shouldn't be, but any urgent client queries. At this point, I haven't really had a look at my plan for the day because I don't want all of those things entering my brain. I just want to focus on training, almost like a form of meditation. I got rid of the morning routine entirely, which I used to do: silence, affirmations, visualization, a bit of exercise, so stretching, reading, and then journaling. And I still think that savers routine is a really, really good routine, and you can try it. However, getting up and doing silence in the gym, I can review my affirmations in the gym, I can visualize my goals in the gym in between sets. I'm doing the exercise. In terms of reading, I can either, in my cardio, listen to a podcast or an audio book. So that's reading done, and then I can get my 5-minute journal app done, or my 5-minute journal is built into my productivity planner. I can do that when I get home. So the whole morning gym routine, I feel like I'm starting to wake up a little bit now. The whole morning gym routine, it includes that savers routine, which comes from a book called Miracle Morning, which is really worth reading. And so my podcast today is scheduled to start at 11. It's 6:15 now. I've got pull plus 30 minutes cardio. Usually do 35 minutes, so I've got 5 minutes just to get my heart rate up. I should be able to get back by 8, have breakfast, and then for me it's really important that the environment I'm working in and I'm bringing guests into my home is clean and tidy. So I'll probably go and have a shower and a shave, which I'm not going to film. Pick my clothes out. It's boiling today, so I'll probably just go all black as usual, Lululemon, so it's breathable. And then I'll tidy up. After the kids have left, they're getting out of the house and going to Birmingham, so they're on some holidays, so that's how we're balancing that today. They'll go off to Birmingham, I'll do the podcast. Then I've got a block of an hour or so, or an hour or two, where I can just get a few little jobs done, respond to team, catch up with Yasser, my business partner, set both our agendas for the week. And then we are back into a CFO coaching call. We offer CFO coaching for our clients, so that is you stay with your existing accountant, but we come in as an external party, review your financials, review your tax planning, and look to give you strategies through a 12-month period to maximize your profit, cash flow, and growth rates. We always offer 100% ROI guarantee, so if you don't get a return, you get your fees refunded. And I love doing it. I really love working with people one-to-one to uncover things that their accountant usually hasn't found, just because they probably are not offering that CFO service. They're just doing their bookkeeping, filing their accounts, and doing the normal day-to-day of an accountant. So we come in and we help them sort of master the finances and minimize their taxes, and help them with their growth strategy. So we're at the gym now. I'll get a bit of footage. If I find my microphones in my bag, which is the last place I'm looking at the moment, there it must be around somewhere from when I did my photo shoot, I will mic up and talk you through some of what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'll film. It's pretty self-explanatory. what I'm doing, and then in a different video I'll go through my normal training routine if that's something that people would find helpful. First of all, I am going to walk on a slight incline just to get my heart rate up and warm the body, having got out of bed, albeit an hour and 15 minutes ago. Not part of my cardio, just some additional steps. Anyway, make sure I'm fully hydrated, make sure we're going into pull focused on that session. And I'm going to put some tunes on. Currently listening to Gorgon City, Enter the Realm on YouTube, which is sick. And having just come back from Ibiza, we're fully into dance music mode, tracking all metrics on Whoop, which just sits there and tracks, and then I'll drive metric tracking from the watch. So now you can hit one button on the Ultra, which is nice. Hit indoor walk somewhere, outdoor walk, indoor walk. So we can just see the heart rate climbing from resting, which is sub 60 to over 100, so we're on 102 already. Not really training fasting, so obviously I've had the squares bar. I have put in yohimbine, which is a fat burner from the bark of a tree, I believe, and L-carnitine with the aim to get more fat burnt. However, I've been told by Joe that it's pointless taking yohimbine unless you're on an empty stomach, but I have got the pot, so I take it anyway. And L-carnitine is an amino acid which gets injected into the muscle for best absorption. So I'll do 0.5 mils of carnitine straight into the shoulder in the morning. And yeah, I'll take you through on another video. Should probably write all these down. One will be training, typical routine for those that are interested in training in a time efficient manner to maximize hypertrophy, have the maximum muscle with minimum, I'd say minimum time input and effort you have to put in, but you're in and out of the gym at the moment in probably 45 minutes, so pretty good. So I'll take you guys through my session as I've got the mic, and then we'll get back into the rest of the day. So we are done on the workout, straight into 30 minutes of cardio. Like I said, I'll do 35 just to do that extra 5 to get my heart rate in the right zone. So it was good today. I left my straps, but I managed to get almost everything as a PB. Take these off. Almost everything as a PB, which is really cool. Feeling full, which is
strange considering I've had 130 grams of carbs, and enjoying the vlog, actually forcing me to do all my movements in a controlled manner, forcing me to make sure that I'm doing them as planned, because I know that Joe will watch this and I have to be a good advertisement for my coach. Anyway, so 35 minutes cardio, try and get into that fat burning zone. For me, 130 to 140. Then I will head home. It is 7:51. Podcast is 11, but I haven't had a confirmation email, so I am actually going to WhatsApp the guy in a second just to make sure he's still coming. A super interesting guest who is the owner of Merwalls, who started off doing graffiti artwork, got commissioned because the work is so good to doing work for Man City, Aston Villa, in like a big football connection. So we're going to talk a lot of football, I'd imagine, but really, really, really cool business that is growing super fast. So can't wait to get into that. Season 2 of Founder Stories. If you haven't checked out season 1, go and have a look on the YouTube. If you're watching this now, I guess you're on my YouTube. Go and have a look at the playlist for Founder Stories. Got some really cool guests on there. Idea is that we have relatable business owners who are turning over, between startup and £1 million generally. So kind of like how Diary of a CEO started, but it's still a great podcast, but it's quite unrelatable from an entrepreneur's perspective, majority of entrepreneurs anyway. So just trying to make it more relatable, trying to give you actionable tips and advice while also telling the story of the entrepreneur's journey so that it's inspirational. And I feel like coming back from Ibiza, that's the big difference that I'm making. Doing these CEO diaries, listening to relatable content. Need a new tripod that doesn't move on the Stairmaster. Listening to relatable content and just staying in that constantly big picture, high energy state without being what we talk about, like too amped up so that you're going to burn out. So it's a delicate and difficult balance, but if you can stay driven, focused, and in high energy, happy, without, like athletes always talk about, when you win, don't celebrate too much. When you lose, don't be too sad. Have highs and lows, but just don't get too high and don't get too low. Because you can get super high, caffeinate yourself, have nicotine, have all the stimulants, go hard, Gary Vee style, but that's only going to last 6, 7, 8 weeks, and then you're going to be burnt out. Better to be consistent, committed, and confident for 10 years than on and off for that period of time, which won't be very enjoyable. So I'm going to sign off here. I will see you at home for breakfast. Get on with the rest of my day.